Sorry about that, guys. The camera cut off. So, what I was saying within the energy is that when there is this transition that's being made and having this page of pentacles here, you just went through something that was feeling challenging for you, that really took up a lot of space, a lot of your mental space. You needed to go through that mental process, and it wasn't easy to go through that, but now there's an understanding of things so we can move forward. In the moving forward, then it gets to that point where there's an openness, there's a communication that's happening, there's a working together that's happening, there's a you showing up and communicating clearly. And this means to not hiding anything. This means being very upfront and transparent and learning how to wield your throat chakra, essentially. Learning how to problem solve and how to do that when you're not the only person there doing that, when you have to work and maneuver and be flexible within the environment, or maybe with another person, whatever it is that you're working with, that you can feel like is sort of an other you. So that's what's happening. Then when we have the Eight of Wands and we have Temperance, this is about whatever speed and sort of whatever direction this is going, kind of likened to when we are riding on a wave, needing to adjust to the pace of things and the movement of things, and when it's going slower or when we need to adjust. So that whole process is happening as well. And then when we have this Ace of Pentacles, which I'm seeing Ten of Swords connect with Ace of Pentacles. Ten of Swords is you just went through something, it's difficult, it's over now, and now you pop out into a next chapter. Now this is a fresh energy. You're not dealing with that stuff anymore. It's been resolved, it's been figured out. You're in the midst of a transition from an ending to an opening, from a closing to an opening. So in that bridge right now, where there are adjustments that are being made, having this Ace of Pentacles and having Page of Pentacles below, what this means is that you're moving into a time where there is a need for, it's basically like a new venture that you're starting. When I say new, I mean like a new chapter within a venture. But because we have a page here, and a page is an energy where we don't have everything figured out already, there is a need for you on a practical level to recognize, I don't have all of the skills here yet, or I don't know how to do this completely, and this is going to be a period of learning, and it's going to be challenging for that reason. But if we remember to keep in mind what is motivating our ambition here to be within the cycle, what are we doing this for, and to sort of keep that with you throughout the cycle, to learn how to, in this scenario, embrace new resources, even because we have a page here and Page of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles. This is connected with our resources, which can be skills among other things. So there can be new skills that you're learning, especially when it comes to you. If this is something that you're going to be doing now, you're going to find your way. There's going to be learning that's happening. There's going to be figuring things out. There's going to be an embracing of new stuff for you as well. Like, you're finding your way. And so you're also not expected to know everything that you're doing. The point of this chapter, as you are a page here, is to figure out how to do things. So you keep yourself motivated. You allow yourself to embrace a resourceful attitude. What else with the Page of Pentacles? There's a need to be practical with the energy. And this means too that it is not a race to move through this. We're not seeing fire energy here. If anything, the fire energy has to be tempered, having Temperance connected with Eight of Wands. Because this can mean sometimes maybe you want to rush the process. And when we have Temperance there, it's about when the wave is moving quickly, you can move quickly. But when it's not, how do you adjust to that as well? whatever the pace is, how do you adjust to that rather than pushing your own agenda and then having things become out of whack here and then you're losing your balance? And that doesn't need to happen. So it's also about learning that too, like this sense of adjustment, transmuting the energy, and also working with your fire energy too, which can maybe get a little bit out of control sometimes. Can have you want to be like reactive, explosive, or just like having these implosions internally and then feeling like you have to pick up the pieces. You're also learning how to work with your environment and work with other energies as well, because this doesn't look like you're by yourself figuring things out. It feels like you can't be selfish within this. This is a needing to show up with respect and show up in an earnest energy, and also show up in a place where you're not just assuming that you know everything or have this figured out already, which can sometimes be difficult because we have a King of Swords here. So in some ways you can feel like I am very advanced, or I am very experienced, or I do have things figured out. But we also have a page here which shows that, like, in some ways, sure, it shows actually when we have this energy that with the King of Swords, you know how to figure things out. But when you have Page of Pentacles, it shows that you haven't experienced all of this stuff before. And so when you do come to a point where you're scratching your head trying to figure out what's going on, employing the energy of the King of Swords, which is the part of you that's going to do problem solving, that's what's going to help. So you have to use both of those energies. And there's also a relationship developing between those two energies of yours. When it comes to you being smart and being able to figure things out, and then being in new situations where you're learning maybe even practical skills or how to function within an environment that's relatively new for you, this is where you gain a sense of nuance for that. And that's also what's happening too. Because I feel like there's a part of your energy that can feel more developed or more experienced than another part of your energy. And that part that may want to go faster needs to also consider that you're not developed on all of the same levels, and that there needs to be a constant adjustment. Because there can be a part of you that wants to move quickly, and then another part of you is like, I can't run that fast, I need you to slow down. And that's going to be necessary here too. And I feel like this can be how your mind gets away from the part of you that's like, I didn't even put the pieces together yet, you're moving too fast. Or there's a part of you that is taking directions, like Page of Pentacles is taking directions from the part of you that is the King of Swords, and King of Swords is like, you do this, and that, and talking so quickly, and Page of Pentacles is like, I need you to slow down, like I'm not processing that quickly, I need you to slow down and give me the direction slowly so I can figure this out. And that's also something that's happening within this too. And there's a need to do that. And when we're in a place of collaboration, that's not going to be an issue. It's when it's like everybody's like, every man for himself here trying to figure this out and be an island, when we all need to be working together within the energy. And that is why we have the highlight of the Three of Pentacles here. Remembering that this is a collaborative effort. This is not solely an individual effort and you forget everybody else here. There is a need to collaborate within the energy. And to respect and honor with compassion where everybody is within their process. And that's how things are going to be functioning as effectively and smoothly as possible here within this. So that's where I'm seeing us be within the reading. We are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everyone for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. I am sending everybody love, and I hope to catch you guys next time.